Hello everyone, and I think I'm live. I'm going to find myself and then see if I can find me. Technology is amazing when it works. And there I am. Hello everyone. I'm going to mute it, so welcome and thank you so much for joining me. I hope I'm here. I think I am. Welcome, and I am going to document my photos from, well, yesterday and today, because it is very much like summer here in Holland, and we went to the pool. So I thought it would be fun to, hi Sue, how are you? I loved your live yesterday. Hi Els. Oh, it's so fun to see you here. Yes, well, my trip to the US is not gonna happen this year because I checked the internet and they don't allow tourists yet. So hopefully next year. That would be really great. So this year we are staying in Holland and it was really hot. And we went to the pool yesterday and today. And I got a really bad sunburn, but the children had a great time, so I thought I would document them in a 9x12 layout. And I have some leftovers. I have some papers from last year, which I have not used. So I thought it would be fun to use those because it is a summer collection. So these are all. So I'm just going to go through my papers and see if there's anything I can use. I think I'm going to, I have, it's a 9x12 pocket page. So I think I'm going to, let me see if I can find some blue. Thank you, Sue. Yes, and I haven't, well, I didn't want to make them any lighter because then the water was so blue that you couldn't even see the children. So I'm just going to cut my papers the right size, and the layout of the, oh, this is really pink. So, and then I need, perhaps I can have, and I want a journaling card because I do want to journal about this day, of course. So go back to the perhaps we can oh, this is cute. I need to live where summer never ends. Oh, I think I have to go down. So is it as hot where you are as it was here? Hey Mandy, that's so sweet of you to join. I'm going to make a pocket page and I'm just going through my papers to see if I have any cute cards left. And perhaps we need something with a little pattern. So I'm going to cut this 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, else Mandy is the one who I was going to see in the US. So we are both upset that that is not going to happen this year. It is in England. Oh, that's so hot. See, I like this better. Okay. I have cut out, okay, so this is the idea. I have cut out a cut file and I have the letters here, and I don't think I'm going to use that. I think I'm just going to use this or this. It says hello summer, but I think I'm going to use and they stay closed. Yes, they did. Yes, they stay closed. Closed. Okay, I'm going to start with finding a black pen that will work. I'm going to start with a black line. So let's put this aside. And I like to add a black line before anything else, so I can see, oh, this is a really big pen, to see how it will look. I have to find a smaller pen. So I was checking my last, oh well, this is still a big pen. The first time that I was live in the group, I made a small album, for a junk journal album, and last time I made a scrap layout. So I thought it would be fun to show you a pocket page today, and then, well, something else the next time. So, because there's just too many things that I like. So I figured it was a good idea to do something different every time I'm here. And I told the children that I had to go live at 7 p.m. And normally I'm live later, so they have to go to bed. So the first question was, do we have to go to bed so early? But I said no. So now they're downstairs, being really tired from swimming all day. So they're just relaxing. And do you have any vacation plans? I know this is not the most fun part to watch. But where's my card? I lost my card. It does make a lot of difference for me if you are using a black line or not. And sometimes I use a ruler and sometimes I don't. But because there are a lot of patterns on this paper, I really would like to. So the last one. I love your frozen. Thank you, Mandy. I stole it from Jinte. Because somehow all my stuff disappears and then I find it somewhere in her room. Okay, so I have cut out these, I printed out these papers without a, hey. What's happening? I cut out the photos without, hi Louise, thank you so much for watching. Hi, Louise. Yes, Mandy, you should try it. And if you don't like it, that's okay, of course, but then you can see the difference. I really like it. And this is just not so smart, but then I can glue this on here for the journaling. How are you, Louise? I was just telling everybody that I'm going to document the photos from a day at the pool. And the children are still awake, but really tired because of all the swimming and the sun. But they really had a great time. It's kind of like vacation in your own country. So this goes on here. And then we need to make a line on this one. And then I want to add some paper behind the photos. So the fun part can begin to build clusters. And I want to use my, or the cut file that I have cut out as a title page. Hi Julia, thank you so much for joining. I could do with, oh Louise, it's so, where are you? Are you in the US or in the UK? I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm looking for a yellow, I just saw, oh here it is. I just saw this yellow paper. Okay, I'm going to move this over. And I'm going to start working on this card. And, oh, in the UK. I'm sorry, I didn't remember. I'm going to glue this right onto the die cut or the cut file. And I'm going to use different papers. For the sun and the text. That's too much. Yes. So first we're going to cut this off, all the excess. And I think cut files are just, well, cut files or die cuts doesn't really matter. I think they're a really fun thing to add to either a pocket page or journal page or layout. Hello Charmaine, welcome and thank you so much for joining. I hope everybody is okay, not too hot. Are you guys crafting too? Or are you making dinner? Because I know in the UK it's an hour earlier than it is for me. So I'm just cutting away the little edges. And then I want to add the blue, definitely blue. Crafting, but should be making dinner. No, Sue, just keep on crafting. Oh, Louise, well you are, oh, this doesn't fit. Oh, okay, hold on. Need another paper. Yes, using a heat tool with this heat. Oh, we could use the green. I'm sorry, got distracted again. I like this green. And it's big enough. Oh, a heat gun. I'm getting hot just thinking about it. And Sue, you just have to eat a little bit later. We haven't had a chat in forever. Now, of course, if you using this technique for the cut files, you could do a different paper for every letter, or for both of the words a different paper. I think for me in this case it will be too much because there are a lot of different papers and embellishments, so perhaps that's a bit too much. Oh, that's so clever, Mandy. Ooh, pizza. Pizza's always a good idea. Well, we just had dinner and we had a salad and potatoes out of the oven and some fish. Because after the day at the pool, I really wasn't motivated to stay in the kitchen for too long. But you know, gotta feed the kids, otherwise they will get cranky. Okay, let's just start with this. And I need to make a little bit of room. I don't know if you can see this, but I have some, I think I'm going to go with the yellow. Not too much mixed media, just a little bit of stamping, which this color is not showing up. Oh, it is a bit. You can't really see it. Okay. Thank you, Sue. Okay. Let's move this aside and I can't see the image on my computer. So I have to refresh it because now I can't see what you're seeing. So hopefully it's okay. So I have all these little leftover papers, and I think I'm just going to layer some of the papers behind the photos. And I know I had some cards. Oh, here. Okay, I have some. I just had some tape here. Thank you, Louise. Okay, I'm going to use a little tape just in the middle, because if I decide to add some die cuts or embellishments or other fun things, I can always tuck them in between the photo and the first layer of paper. Oh, so, and we're going to cut this the right size. Or not, of course. And then this one. Okay, I do have to add a little tape on this one because I pulled it off, so it bended a little bit. Bend it, bent, folded. Oh, sorry, some English words. Okay, and I need to cut some of this one off because this photo is just too big. Like so. And let's add also a little bit blue. And normally I think I would use, well, I would use a lot of colors, less colors, and I would let them come back more, but I kind of like this with a lot of different colors. I know, Louise. Bend it. Thank you, Wendy. But you know, even though I use this guillotine, I can still make it crooked, which is kind of a... Ow. Okay, so the first layer is on, and now, of course, these also need a little black line. And you can, well, what I like about these black lines is that the photo pops more, so you can see it better. It's, I don't know the right phrase, but you can, look, you can see the difference. In one photo I did use the black line, and then the one without. I really like the one with the black line, and it's just personal preferences. I mean, some people don't like the black lines. It's just personal. And this is the first year that I document in a 9x12 album, because I used to do it in a 12x12, and I must say that I am absolutely in love with the 9x12, because sometimes I don't have enough photos to fill an entire pocket page, and then I really struggle with, you know, the big album. Accentuates with the black line. Thank you. Accentuates. Okay, so I am going to use a little tape to hold the photos into place. And I bought a typewriter from We're Memory Keepers a while back. So I am obsessed with typing on a typing machine. So I am definitely not going to do that live, because it's, well, it's not fun to watch or listen to because it makes a lot of noise. You know, a typewriter is a really good way to get your husband out of bed, because the noise will wake him up. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Can you see it? Hold on. There's a delay. Oh, Louise, I wanted one for so long, and I bought it, and I love it. I know you are going to love it. So this is the pocket page so far. The only thing I've done now is add the cut file and the photos on the first layer of paper. This is going to be my journaling card. That's true. That's true, Mandy. So this is going to be the journaling card. So I'm not going to add too much. And I have a gazillion die cuts still left from this kit. So I want to make this a fun little cluster, but I do want to add some fun elements. Oh, all about me. these are just too big. I think they're too big. I love this. They were holding each other, so cute. So I love that. Life is perfect. Well, that's kind of sweet. Life is perfect. So I'm just going through my die cuts now and see if there's some of the die cuts that I like and that I can use to make a cluster. There are so many that I will probably can do this for an hour and a half. I won't. Memories. I like the memories because we are going to document our journal on that card. And we can cut this tag smaller so it will fit. Oh, the leaves. Oh, I did glue that down, obviously. I love going through the die cuts, but that can take me forever. Oh, these are yellow. Oh, and there's the sun. Of course we need the sun. Perhaps we can use a little of the, because we have a yellow card here and here, so we can use one of those. Okay. You see these are all leftovers, it's horrible. Oh, the sunglasses, because it's really like summer. And memories, we have that already. A swimming bag, because we went swimming. I'm sorry. Oh, ice cream. And a little branch. And what I'm doing now is I'm just layering and see where everything goes. And I'm not sticking anything down. So I can add some stamps or small pieces of paper. Like, I have all these tiny pieces of paper left. So instead of throwing them away. Oh, this is a cute camera. Oh, you can cut that out. I'm just going to add them well, not too much. I have to journal on that. Like, if you just add a little piece of paper to build up your cluster. Oh, some stickers. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Okay. So perhaps we can do some stamping. There's so much ice cream. I really wish there was something that has to do with swimming. Okay, enough with the die cuts. Let's do one at a time because otherwise I'm going crazy. So, thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Let's do the yellow one. I'm going to cut this little, I think I have a stamp. Perhaps we can stamp it. Do I have a camera? Well, not here. I just took some stamps out of my, but of course not a camera. So we're going to cut it. And I know some people hate to fussy cut and others love it. I love it. But when I'm doing a live, I know it's not fun to watch. So I'm going as fast as I can. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not alone, Louise. And I have this whole pile of stuff next to me because I keep my collections together. So now everything is out and I'm like, oh, and I have this and I have that, and it's too much, really. Because look at all the birdies, which we're not going to use because we're in a swimming pool. Okay, one thing at a time. I'm going to put it aside and let's start with making the title. What I like to do is, yeah, what do you like to do? I don't know. Okay. I do want to add some stamps on some of the cards. Not all of them, because then I think it will get too busy. But I do want to have some stamping going on. So putting it on an acrylic thingy. Is it acrylic? I'm sorry. And yay! So we have a stamp. And what I think, then I need to have this a little bit smaller. So otherwise you won't be able to see the stamp at all. And I do like to add some I saw like this little paper. We can stamp the leaf on here and then cut that out. And try not to get everything black, of course. Okay, let's do one of these and then perhaps we can use that on another card. So, and then I'm going to cut these out if I can find my scissors. And what I'm doing on this card is I just want to make a fun cluster, like a filler card. And when I make a cluster, I like to use different textures like a die cut or some stamps, colored paper, design paper. And I do like to stitch, like instead of gluing all the papers together, you can stitch them together, and I love that effect, but let's not do that on a live. So perhaps one of those. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that because I do find these really black. and I think they're a bit too much. Perhaps we should have stamped them with oxide instead of with black ink. Yeah, let's try that. We're not using these. Okay, but first, let's get some of the tiny papers. So we can build oh, there you go. Like with the little sunshine. Nope. We could put it horizontally and then add some and I have to add some black lines because then you will immediately see the difference. I hope. Let's get some thread. Oops. I think I'm only going to use one of these instead of both, because I do feel that otherwise it's going to get too busy. And I'm kind of regretting not using some oxide, but using the black ink. But that's okay, because we will add papers and die cuts, so most of it you won't be able to see anymore. So when you're going to bed tonight, you will all see me drawing black lines in your sleep. Oh, that's a bit too much thread. And I think I'm just going to make a little, how do you call it? Just like so. And I do like the yellow one instead of the blue one. No, now that I have all the layers on there, I think I don't mind either. Once everything is glued down. Thank you, Sue. Oh. I do want to have a little black line for these, and I'm going to stamp the date in this little tag. And if I can find my date stamp, of course. Date stamp. Oh, here it is. It is 18 July 18. And I would like my little flower. And I think I have some Nuvo drops. I hope they're still soft. And I hope they are. Yes. So I'm going to add yellow to all of them, because if I use different colors, it will make kind of a unity. Okay, well, we're going to put this one aside and move on to the next card. I'm not sure about these over there. So this will be my journaling card, and we're going to start with the black line again, of course. Nope. So I do like this one over here. Oh, Louise, a great card topper. Which one? I'm sorry, I don't know which one you mean. So again with the tape. I'm not sure why I'm... Oh. Okay, the memories go... Oh, no! Oh. So perhaps we can add the memories over here. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, so this one is going to the left. Right in the corner. I'm going to staple this one down, and only because I know it will not hold. If I glue this one down, it just will not hold. Oh, thank you, Louise. Oh. So the memories is going on there. So I've just decided that I am going to use what I have for, because otherwise I'm just holding on to everything and it's never going, it will never go away. Do you have that? If you have, sorry, I have the glue in my mouth. Do you have a lot of leftovers from paper or a collection set you buy? And if so, what do you do with them? How do you store them? Okay, now that I have made a cluster, I don't think I'm going to run it through my typewriter. I did not think of that, so I think I'm just going to really write on this one. Okay, So for the next one, oops. This is my daughter just relaxing. I think I would like a little cluster in the corner. And then the black line, of course. I put all my leftovers in. Oh, that's so clever, Louise. I have them in these, what do you call them? Plastic zipper pouches. And I have them in this size and also in the one that will fit the scrapbook papers. I'm getting black all everywhere. But I do like to make an envelope. That's so clever. Thank you, Julia. Life is perfect. Oh. I know I want to try it anyway. And you don't need as much, just a little bit peeking through. Die cut separated, but the theme small rose paper. I know, Mandy, I do like tough questions. I think it's a never-ending story of finding a good way to store all your things. Well, we already have done 4 pockets, so we only have 2 to go. We are on a roll. Oh, I only had 2 die cuts. How did that happen? Snapshot. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Again with a little thread. So I am going to glue this down right away, because I know if I don't, I will find some other things to add. And I do want to add a little black line. Oh, tuck this one under there. And And a little thread. Okay, I have used this stamp on the first card that we did. So I'm going to put something under the stamp, under the photo, I'm sorry. So it will come back again, because otherwise it's just one stamp. And the yellow Nuvo drops again. I'm in love with this Nuvo drops. Although I did have, I think, 2 or 3 bottles that were just, I think this was clogged or something, and I tried everything, but nothing came out. Which I was really sad about, because I didn't know what to do with them, and there were like actually 4 or 5 bottles. Like, I don't know what happened. Okay, so final one. I love this picture. I think it's so cute. So, oh, it would be fun to staple this on. Oh, now I love this twice. Today. Okay, we will put this over here. This is cute. Okay, I'm going to be I need to remember wherever so don't talk with things in your mouth. I don't want to forget where I have placed them. Add the little thread. Oh, this has to go down. Ew. Okay, so this has to dry. And where will we put this camera? I think over there. Like so. Oh, Louise, you should. I love to document all my photos, and I know because the kids really love it and they really want to go through the albums and always ask, do you have added some new photos? And then I have to tell them no. But I am on a roll. I'm doing good. I am documenting, oops. I'm really doing it every week now, and I really like it. I forgot, well, I didn't forget, but I know I'm happy that I am doing it again more. Is that a good sentence? Probably not. Okay. Oops. Well, I think I need to make some room so you can see the entire pocket page. And then we can see if we need to add anything or not, besides the journaling. I think it turned out cute. The only negative thing that I have about the Nuvo drops is that they take so long to dry. But I do love them. I love that you have this 3D effect. Yay! Thank you, Sue and Julia. Thank you, Charmaine. Have a good evening. I think it's done. The Nuvo drops have to dry and then I have to journal, but I think this pocket page is done. And all the yellow and all the colors make me happy. So, I want to thank you all so much for watching and for your sweet comments. And I hope that I have inspired you, so you are also going to do some documenting. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!